And now, a video on neuroscience and questionable parenting. So, critical thinking skills are always going to be important, no matter what time of life you live in. And of course, as parents, it is a good idea for us to teach our children critical thinking skills and problem solving skills. This is especially important if you have a kiddo with ADHD, because the frontal lobe, the prefrontal cortex, is slow to develop. That's part of the ADHD problem, is that the area of the brain that's responsible for impulse control, problem solving, and planning is late to develop. So that's why a lot of us with ADHD just kind of like go and hope that it works out as we go fast. Go fast, be weird, no plan. It's the ADHD way of life. So I knew that my kid was wired different. My kid was wired like me, and that was the first thing we knew. That was way before the ADHD showed way before she had autism. We noticed that we knew she had ADHD before we knew she had autism. And now she has both. Well, she always had both, but doctors have agreed with us that she has both now. So one of the things that I used to do with Evelyn when she was younger, and still to this day, because it's a fun game, I wanted to make sure that she had critical thinking and problem solving skills from a very early age, and I wanted to like stimulate those parts of the brain. But I also knew that my kid is obstinate and stubborn, and if she believed that she was actually learning something useful instead of something fun, that it would take forever to get her to do it. So I came up with a game. It was a great game. We loved the game. My wife was horrified by the game. And the game is body disposal. Mm-hmm. Yes. I would give my daughter different scenarios. She and I would go for long walks along the bike trail with the dog, and we would have lovely conversations. These are actually some of my favorite moments of parenting and just enjoying my time with my kid. We'd be walking along the bike trail and with our dog, and I would say, okay, Evelyn, here's the scenario. You have a 200-pound male in a third floor apartment, and you have to get that body from that apartment to your disposal vehicle. Or maybe you didn't have a vehicle. Sometimes the scenario would change. Sometimes we'd make it really complicated. Sometimes we'd make it really obvious. And she could ask questions. She could ask about like resources that were available to her. What did she see? What does she have like that she could call it a favor for? Things like that. Basically, I created a critical thinking body disposal game because I knew that my daughter would have fun doing a game where we got rid of bodies, as opposed to like doing math or how many apples does it take to screw in a light bulb. Yeah, so there you go. And you know what? It worked because her critical thinking skills on par. Her impulse control actually pretty solid for her age. So yeah, questionable parenting or amazing parenting, a little bit of both. We got to be creative because these kids are amazing and brilliant and wonderful, and they need that stimulation, and we have to be able to step up our game in order to serve them best.